Hey everyone, welcome to our new series, How I Work With by Colab, where we explore how tools can transform how product teams get things done. I'm Adam, here on a mission to help champion the growth of product teams and get more value from your tools. Today, we're jumping into Miro's new capabilities to help you use customer insight to make decisions faster. I'll be covering 4 different areas: clustering customer feedback by sentiment, creating feedback summaries, custom prompting, and making this a repeatable process for your team. All right, let's dive in. I'm going to jump into 4 short demos that will make sure that you get the most from all this customer insight that might be sitting on your Miro board or in spreadsheets or PowerPoints or wherever it is, to make sure that you can actually make some decisions from it and build some awesome products. So the first one is clustering by sentiment. So what I have set up here is just a kind of set of feedback collection based on a SaaS tool that I generated. So real typical kind of process for product teams is you might have all this insight, but how do you use it? Now, you might be doing this in ChatGPT or other tools, but what I find the handy thing here is it's all in one place and you can kind of build out that thinking. So what you can do is you can select the specific post hits that you want to understand the sentiment on based on the feedback. You can click on this nifty thing up here at Miro AI and then cluster by sentiment. So what this is going to do is it's going to analyze it and give you a breakdown of what's positive, what's neutral, or what's negative really quickly. You can have that all in one place to be able to share as well. The second thing that I want to show you is creating a summary. So you might have a bunch of customer feedback like this, or you might want to add more. Now, one little tip that I like to be able to add more content is a lot of our stuff is in Google Sheets, and I know a lot of product teams are. So I've got a bunch of other feedback sitting in this Google Sheet. What I can do is I can copy and paste that into here so it will appear as a table, and this will keep updated as well. So if you want to pull out some of this customer feedback, what you can do is you can copy and paste all the information that you want. You can then create it as a table, a grid, or stickies. I'm going to post some sticky notes, and boom, there's a whole bunch more customer insight that you can now use to help shape some of your product decisions. So what I'm going to do is add that to the group that I have here. Now, Miro is working on like better ways that you can integrate all of your customer insights. There's a whole bunch of different ways that you can pull it in here. Maybe I'll cover it in another video, but this is just one example. So if I am a product leader, super busy, I just want to see a summary of all this, right? What's going on? What I can do is click on Miro AI again and then create a summary of all this information. So what this will do is pull together the challenges and user needs. So it's tackling improvements in user interface and experiences, functionality and features, performance, and reliability. So real handy to be able to get a quick summary that I can share with folks in the organization if I need to. Now, the third one that I want to show you is you might have a custom prompt, right? So as part of your discovery process, there might be specific areas that you're looking for. This custom prompt that I've got here is I want to identify 3 to 5 overarching themes that emerge from the feedback. For each theme, list the key points raised in the stickies that contribute to that theme, indicate the general sentiment associated with each theme, providing brief examples from the stickies to support your assessment. That's really important for me because I want to make sure I showcase the customer insight. Then suggest 1 to 2 potential areas for deeper discussion or further investigation, and then format the output with clear headings for each theme, bullet points for key points, and concluding section for sentiment and discussion points. So pretty comprehensive. What I can do is I can copy that custom prompt, and you can leave custom prompts inside your Miro board. I know a lot of teams might have Google Docs or Notion Docs. Now, what I can do is I can highlight all of this. I can then go to Miro AI, document, and then custom prompt. They're going to be changing this, I would imagine, just to make sure it's a little bit more discoverable. Then in here, so you can see it's selected 105 objects. So you can actually adjust that if you would like to. Let's test it. So now it's only working on 1 object. So you can kind of decide what you want it to work on. Then I'm going to put in the custom prompt. Boom, there you go. And it's kind of pulling together all that feedback analysis. So the different themes, the key points, and the sentiment as well. So that's really helpful if there's specific output that you're looking for. in terms of your product development lifecycle. So what you can do is you can read through this, and if it ticks the boxes in terms of something that you're going to be using, you can apply it to the canvas or you can discard it. So for now, I'm going to discard it, but there is an opportunity to be able to follow up and kind of refine this as well. So I'll discard that. Then this fourth area that I want to show you is shortcuts. So I think something that I'm seeing a lot of is it's very easy to create prompts. It's hard to share them. It's hard to keep them updated. It's hard to make sure that teams actually use them. So one thing that you can do inside Miro is create shortcuts to help reinforce some best practices and behaviors. So what you do to create a shortcut is you go to Tools, and then under Customizable Widgets, there's this new action shortcut, which is in beta. And I'm just going to pop it here. And essentially, this is a action button that will help perform a specific action on behalf of you. So what I'm going to say is it's going to be research summary. And the action I want it to do is to create with Miro AI. What I want it to do is to create a doc, but you can do other things like images, diagrams, and tables. So I'm going to create a doc for now. Then the source is going to be on note groupings. And then destination is going to be the board. And then the prompt, so this is the real magic in the shortcut, is you can save the prompt. So I'm going to use this prompt that I created here, fill it in, and then when I click save, this action shortcut, leveraging Miro AI, is always going to be here. So as a product team, there's a number of different stages, even right at the beginning of the product discovery, you can create and save these shortcuts with your specific prompts and actions. So I'm going to demo it here. I can run it if I click it, and essentially it's just one step. It's going to run it, generating it based on the prompt that I created, and it's then pulling together the themes from the user feedback. And you can adjust this depending on how you would like, and then the team can either decide to keep this and share it or discard it as well. So those shortcuts are a really good way of just reinforcing some of that behavior and saving that time as well. All right. That's the 4 different areas that I'm going to cover today. Let me know if you have any thoughts, comments, or feedback, and subscribe for more videos that are coming up. And chat with you soon.